go away for a year?
Do you know what I felt when I woke up this morning, Delia? Nothing. No passion, no spark, no faith, no heat, absolutely nothing. And I think I've really gotten past the point where I can be calling this a bad moment. And it terrifies me. I mean, Jesus, this is like worse than death to me, the idea that this is the person that I'm gonna be from now on.
You know what? This happens to people. They fall in love in their 20s, they get married, they do the granite countertop white picket fence thing in their 30s, and somewhere in there they realize this is not for me anymore. And so they fail and they fall down, they hurt like hell, they straighten up and march their bruised asses to the shrink's office. They can't just check out.
I am not checking out. I need to change.
You have a support system here, Liz. You have friends and family who love you.
And do you feel my love for you? My support for you? No, there's like nothing. I have no pulse. I'm going to Italy.
Italy? Why Italy?
What did you have for lunch today?
I don't know. Salad?
Exactly. I used to have this appetite for food, for my life, and it is just gone. I want to go someplace where I can marvel at something. Language, gelato, spaghetti, something.
Ugh, you're talking like a college kid.
Well, you know, I've been acting like one. Since I was 15, I've either been with a guy or breaking up with a guy. I have not given myself 2 weeks of a breather to just deal with, you know, myself. I've been in Rome for 3 weeks, and all I've done is learn a few Italian words and eat.
You feel guilty because you are American. You don't know how to enjoy yourself.
I beg your pardon?
It's true. Americans know entertainment, but don't know pleasure.
This is Luca Spaghetti, by the way, you know?
Your name is Luca Spaghetti.
Davvero, la mia famiglia si chiama così. We invented it. I'm serious. Listen to me. You want to know your problem? Americans. You work too hard. You get burned out. Then you come home and spend the whole weekend in your pajamas in front of the TV.
That's not far off, actually.
But you don't know pleasure. You have to be told you've earned it. You see a commercial that says, it's Miller time. And you says, that's right. Now I'm going to buy a six-pack and drink the whole thing and wake up the next morning and you feel terrible. But an Italian doesn't need to be told. He walks by a sign that says, you deserve a break today. And he says, yeah, I know. That's why I'm planning on taking a break at noon to go over to your house and sleep with your wife.
We call it dolce far niente. It means the sweetness of doing nothing. We are masters of it.
Dolce.
Dolce far niente.
Dolce far niente.
Dolce far niente.
Non si parla così l'italiano, si parla coi gesti. Si può parlare tutte le lingue muovendo le mani.
He's right. He says, you can't learn Italian like this. You don't speak the language just with your mouth. You speak it with your hands.
Oh.
Gesti.
Like this?
Con i gesti.
I gesti.
Coi gesti.
Non lo sa.
Okay,
Non hai capito.
he's a yelling.
Braccia, gesticolare.
I know you feel awful, but your life's changing. That's not a bad thing. And you're in a perfect place for it, surrounded by grace.
I thought I was over him, but nothing.
Big deal. So you fell in love with someone.
I really miss him.
So miss him. Send him some light and love every time you think of him, then drop it. You know, if you could clear out all that space in your mind that you're using to obsess over this guy and your failed marriage, you'd have a vacuum with a doorway. And you know what the universe would do with that doorway? Rush in. God, rush in. Fill you with more love than you ever dreamed of. Man. Groceries? I think you have the capacity someday to love the whole world.
What do they sell over there?
Ganesh, remover of obstacles.
I'm gonna need a lot of these.
Speaking of elephants, there is a rogue elephant on the loose in the area. He was with Carnival. They say he is very, very unpredictable and volatile.
That just makes him more attractive to her.
How'd you get to be so smart?
What's the problem, Liz?
I mean, I have the same fears, I have the same scars that you have, and I show them to you. But I guess the only difference between you and I is that you're afraid to love again. My darling, this is it. You have to look me in the eye and let me know the truth. Please, do you love me or do you love me not? Look at me in the eyes and tell me, do you love me or don't you love me not? It's very easy. I know you feel the same way I do. Why can't you say it back?
I don't know why. Why can't I?
Because you're terrified, my love. But listen, it's fine, me too. But I want to get into that boat with you.
No, okay, look.
What?
I don't know why you can't understand this. I found something and I can't give it up. And trust me, if I did, you wouldn't be so all in love with me.
Okay, the balance thing. You've traveled all around the world to find your balance. And the balance that you think you found is what? Meditating for 20 minutes and going to see an old medicine man? Listen, balance, my darling, balance is not letting anybody love you less than you love yourself.
Okay,
That's
you know
what balance
All right,
is.
you know
All
what?
right?
Do not tell me what lessons I have and haven't learned in the last year. And don't tell me
Okay,
how
okay.
balanced and wise you are and how I can't express myself.
Okay, você não quer ficar comigo?
All right,
Não,
do not say
eu
darling
não
to me
entendo.
again, because I'm just gonna
Eu
lose
não
it.
te fala.
Listen to
Okay,
me.
mas fala.
I do not need to love you to prove that I love myself.
Run away from me. But you are running away from all the great possibilities of your own life. I'm getting into that boat.
For you, a goodbye gift.
Ketut. Please, you heal me.
You healed me too, Crudup. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have come back to Bali and I wouldn't have come back to myself.
You want coffee? Roast pig?
Coffee. Terima kasih.
I get you coffee.
You fly back to America soon?
In 2 hours. Have you ever been on an airplane, Crudup?
Ketut cannot fly on aeroplane. Ketut have no teeth. You are good friend to me. You are like daughter. When I die, you will come back to Bali, come to my cremation. Balinese cremation ceremony is very fun. You will like it.
Okay.
You still smile with your liver, like I tell you.
Yes.
You still meditate like your guru in India, did you?
Yes.
You happy now with God?
Yes.
You love your new boyfriend?
I ended it.
Don't understand why you do that.
I couldn't keep my balance.
Please, listen to Ketut. Sometimes, to lose balance for love is part of living balanced life.